Not so easy.
Let's talk layout in Sibelius. Before making adjustments, I would like to just select the following in the View tab: bar numbers, page margins, and layout marks. In the Rulers group, Staff Rulers. The next thing I will do is go to the Layout tab and uncheck Auto Optimization. It just gives me a little more control over spacing. I don't want Sibelius to override my spacing. One other thing that I would like to do is to have the bar lines joined at the end of the systems. So I will click on the Appearance tab, Engraving Rules, Bar Lines, and Join Bar Lines at end of systems. That just gives it a more professional look. Let's make sure that all the instruments or staves are showing throughout the piece. Then it's easier to line up the systems. Let's select the whole score with Command A or Control A, Layout tab, Show in Star Visibility, select all and OK. It won't make much difference in this piece of just the left and right hand for the organ and the pedals to hide a staff. It won't make it that you have fewer pages. So we'll just have all three staves or two instruments showing throughout the piece. Let's select the left hand throughout the piece, triple click, and we can just drag it down a little bit so that there's a bit more breathing space. We'll do the same with the pedal line, triple click, and drag it down a little bit, not too much. Of course, we can make these changes again at a later stage if we are not happy with the spacing. Let's say I want bar 16 to be part of this system. I can select bar 16 and bar 12, or I can select bar 12 and then shift click in bar 16 to select, and I can go to the Layout tab and Make into System, and you will see quite a bit of a mess. Several systems on page 1, and we don't want it like that. So I'm just going to undo it, Command Z or Control Z. And to make sure that this doesn't happen again, I'm going to make a page break after bar 16. So I will select the bar line between bar 16 and 17 and hit Command Return or Control Return to make a page break. Now I can select bar 12, shift click in bar 16, make into System, and those problems at least are solved. If you see that there are accidentals that are too close to a note or too far from a note, you can actually nudge it carefully. I will show you how. Let's look at this bar. I'm just going to make it a bit bigger. Sorry, it's the following bar. You'll see that this accidental is really not in the right place. So I've selected it, and I will use the Shift Option key, hold them in, and with my arrow I will just nudge it a little bit. I might want to nudge this one a little to the left and this one in between. Much better. This also applies to rhythm dots. You can also move a rhythm dot with the same movements. Shift Option and the arrow left all right. Now let's line up our systems from page 2 to the end. I just want to move this up a little bit. So I'm going to select from page 2 to the end, click in the first bar, shift click in the last bar, and I'm going to click on the layout tab, align staves. The default is with the first selected page, and click OK. And you will see that there was a little shift in some of the systems. Now we can just make sure our notes are nicely spaced. Select the whole score, Command A or Control A, Appearance tab, Reset Note Spacing, and all the notes are happy. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial and that you have found it useful. Please click on the like and subscribe buttons and leave a comment if you like.
Not so easy.